Okay, so today I'm going to show you a quick way to make a little spike mountain thing, kind of an abstract piece. Let's do it. All right, so the first thing I want you to do, Shift A and add a plane, scale it all the way up. Then hit Tab for edit mode, hit W to subdivide. Go to your number of cuts. I'm going to put it at 45. All right, now hit A to deselect everything and make sure you're in vertex select mode right down here. Select the center one, and then before you drag it up, make sure proportional editing is enabled and you have random selected. So most of the time by default it's disabled. Enable it, select random, and then to enable the random, use your scroll wheel to edit how wide it goes. So I'm going to put it right about here. I'm gonna let go, drag it up again. Just do it however you like. And then to edit this further, disable proportional and just scale up some of them to get them how you like. Bring up a couple and just sort of mess around with it. That's looking good. All right, now we are going to go out of edit mode. We're gonna add our sunlight. But right there, I'm gonna bring it up so I can see what it's pointing at. I'm gonna hit R twice and sort of point it straight that direction. Perfect. Oh, I don't have my camera. I don't know why I'm hitting 0. Okay, we're gonna add our camera. Control Alt 0 to snap it to view, and now we're just gonna sort of edit the view. Bring it out, kind of how we want it. I'm gonna bring it down some more. All right. Bring it in some. See how that looks. Perfect. It looks good. All right. Now, next thing we need to do is add our background. In the top line of the description, I'm gonna link the photo I used. It's on Pixels, it's royalty free. You can download it, and the way you can put in your images is make sure you go to your user preferences and type in plane and select import images as planes so that we can do it. Now the way you do that, import images planes. I missed it. All right, now that it's in, scale it up, make sure it's on the right side. Yep. Oh, I forgot something. Delete your plane. Go back into your re-import it. One thing that's very important, select your plane. Make sure down here emit is selected so that none of the shadows are casted onto your plane. Now re-import it. Now scale it up. It's right in the middle of my, my mountain. I'm gonna bring it, scale it up. Check the positioning. We got to bring it down. You just got to play around till it's how you like. Perfect. We need to go to our sun, add a strength of probably 7. And then in order to get realistic lighting, one of the tricks is you take your sun, you duplicate it, bring it to the other side, have the light go the opposite direction, make it half or less than half of the strength. So I'm going to give it a strength of 3 and then give it a color of a light blue, because what that's doing is putting the color of the sky into the shadows, and it gives it a more realistic light onto your mountain. All right, that looks good. Last thing we're going to do is texturing. You can add whatever texture you want. I'm going to go in and in your user preferences, type in library, and make sure material library is selected, because I'm going to use this texture. Make sure in your material library you select Cycles Materials. Here it is, ground brown. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use ground brown, and that will be our texture. I'm going to go up and adjust the positioning of this particular sun. And there you have it. And there you go. That's the render. Super simple. You just bring up the plane, use your proportional editing, and you can have a lot of fun with that. You can do a ton of things. You can import any model or shape you want. You can do that same thing with it and screw with the shapes. And yeah, super simple. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Check my Instagram. It's linked in the description.